And welcome back to another Tactical Tuesday, our new Stellaris playthrough. We tried to look at our good friends, the Little Robius multitude, but I have to wrap my head around this whole new 2.21 update. The Login update is out, Megacorp is out, and most of all, the changes. Oh, the changes. This is the new UI. They have been saying they were going to change how planets work. Well, they finally have, and it's very, very different. So, I looked at our previous game, and every planet is in an uproar because this new structure completely changes how things work. And so every planet was in disarray. So for now, I'm going to go back in off camera, see if I can save the playthrough. And if that's the case, we'll see what happens. But for now, it's going to be a learning experience for both of us, because I have no idea how this works. I know now you have population totals, you have various districts, you place your populations into your districts. So, for example, we've got cities that give housing. We've got generator districts. Every one of these that's filled with pops creates energy. Mining districts, same thing for minerals. And agriculture for food. And then as we build, these slots will open up and we'll have more and more other things that we can build. Right now we have no money. What do we have? And of course they've changed this. I mean, it's nice they put this on the side for easy access. You don't have to click up here now. You can just go over those. Something else they've added now is alloys, which are slowly made by minerals, and consumer goods, which are also made from converting minerals and the like. Research has changed in a sense because they've consolidated. Let's take a look at our research. Oops, if we can get to it. Research now, rather than building, they really tried to cut down on the clickbait of upgrades. So where you used to have to go in and go upgrade, 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 and click all through your empire when you get an upgrade. Now, instead, it's just when you do researches, all of your labs get upgrades. Same thing with energy. When you research an energy upgrade, you don't have to go to each planet and click all of your upgrades. All of your energy facilities get a 10% bonus. Let's see if we've got one. Well, we've got an energy. We're not going to research that. We are going to research coil guns. We're going to come over here, research that, and of course over here, monthly unity. We are playing as a Megacorp. There are three basic types of Megacorps now. The standardized Megacorp, which is all trade related. There is the criminal syndicate, and there's what we are playing, which is unusual for us, but we are playing the Church of Unity. We are a gospel of the masses. We want to convert everybody to us. We are fanatic spiritualists, we are xenophobes, and we control media. Racially, where is our racial? I thought it would be here. I don't remember where it is. I'll find it. I don't remember what we took as. We also have this now, which is a free market, which you can trade for anything you might need. Of course, there's a fee, so it's not always profitable. Planets are changed. You no longer have core systems. Now it's based on your overall systems, your overall colonies. It's all conglomerated into an administrative size. So you have an overall cap one rather than specific core systems. We still have 3 starbase. We still have 20 on our fleet size. We'll do our usual, take our science ship, and start surveying. What do we have here? Minerals. We'll take our colony ship and do our usual. That's more expensive than it used to be. 100 for a mining station. Ouch. Just only need 10. What do we need more of? We need more energy. So let's go with that first. There goes most of our minerals. So let's go in here and see what we got. See how this works. So we have 1 worker. Which is growing. So once that population is grown, we should be able to put it into a district. Ally foundries boost how quickly we make allies to build ships. Not sure what we need to build. Kind of like to build something that bumps our population. Gives jobs. Gives housing. Not that it really matters. I don't have the money right now. So let's go ahead and time click along and make a little bit of money so that we can build something up. Wait for this pop to grow. And see if we can just place him into a zone. Let's see what our starting ships look like. Very typical, except for point defense. I don't think we've ever had point defense. I'm so used to going up here to go to a fleet tab. There's our species. Doesn't really show. That's not what we want. We do want to go in here. Turn off this auto best. Looks like they may have finally fixed that glitch of not being able to save ships where it goes, oh, you've already got a ship of that name. We're not going to save over it. Excuse me, guys. All right. Go ahead and do whatever that little upgrade is. That could be a little inconvenient. Anytime you want to go to the left, you have to avoid hitting this. That's kind of annoying in some ways. These look mostly the same. Of course, we're still running with the increased traditions, which has been quickly updated, so it's actually up to date. Okay, what do we have here? You are done. Let's go over to you. Let's get those extra minerals. You are gonna, once you're done there, you're just gonna come around here. Get all these local systems surveyed. probably build another science ship relatively quickly. This is, oh, that's consumer goods. Started, and they have actually put everything back into your shipyards. They had split them out to where warships were made at your bases and civilian ships were made on your planets. Now they put everything back into one tab, so you don't have to go between two different locations to build military ships or utility ships. And there is our species. It's the Cybrex storyline, which I believe civilization currently referred to itself Cybrex, made up of machines that were linked together. So it's a collective machine to find the whole Cybrex homeworld. So it takes 86 alloys to build our corvettes, 90 to build our construction ships, 65 to build our science ships. So that's a lot cheaper. What do we have? We've got 142, so we can actually afford to build a second science ship. Let's look at our starbase. We start with a trade hub. He's finished building that. We're going to hold off. What do we have here? A nice ocean world. Size 18. This is finished its queue. It's, ooh. Yeah, we're going to move there. We can pick up those later. Let's go over here. Okay. So, not sure how we do this. Okay. So it looks like we're still growing the population. Zero, 1. We have one population. Oh, that's for making robots. Okay. Yeah, I really don't think I like that. That's annoying. Okay. Current population. One population, 1 of 2 colonists, available housing, and amenities and districts. So how... I'll just have to wait and see if that population grows. I guess we'll just have to see how that works, because I'm not quite sure how to get pop. Routine, yeah, we'll go ahead and research that. Our second science ship is built. We should have enough energy. Ooh, I like that. Take that. And then we will go into where is our tech. Let's go ahead here. Put that. And then the leadership gain will go into that one. And you can come down here and do some surveying for us. There we go. Okay. Group succeeded in locating a signal embedded within the unusual pattern. Or it may have composed. They found a mathematical song. Gives us research. We can build that. Good. Okay. And I know you can adjust whether more of this is going into your commodities or into your alloys. I have not looked at the changes or the change log or anything else, so we're going at this fresh together. We're bound to make plenty of mistakes with the massive changes they've made this update, but we'll figure it out as we go along. So we'll just see how things go and how things are affected, new or old. Let's see. Population is okay. Apparently, you no longer have to worry about these being on planets specifically that you're going to colonize, so that makes things a little easier in that sense. So we have an automatic sector. Okay, I'm not sure how those work. There's no actual sector. Oh, because you don't have individual systems anymore. So sectors apparently are automatic in the way they're laid out. So if we were to colonize this, 200 food, 200 alloy, 200 consumer goods. That's a lot. Where's our allies? 70. We have 78 allies. We need 200 alloys. That's not a bad looking system. 5 and 3. Ooh. That looks very painful. Crystalline entities and Mama Crystal. Yeah. Ow. It's definitely staying out of that system for a while. No, you're not going in that system. So, 50 months. What are we currently researching? Getting used to this information. That's a long way off. For this update, the game seems to become a lot more complex. You really have to think a lot more about what you're doing. Habitable worlds, sure, we'll survey habitable worlds for all our holy peoples. Nope, can't do anything with that yet. When that goes to 2, we'll see if we can move a population someplace. Where are we at? We haven't even really looked where we are in the galaxy. We're down here. Let's go in here. No, planets and sectors. So, core sector. Sector settings. Okay. So that's pretty much similar to what it's always been. Oh, that's not what I went in there for. Policies. So nothing really special there. Policies usually. Oh, policies and edicts are now separate. Let's see. More unity. Survey speed. So now unity, or now. Wow. Never seen that before. Yeah, we're leaving that alone for a while. And these are all different now. We've really diversified this. So Unity isn't used for starbases anymore. Or not Unity influence. Oh yes it is, it is still 60. So we need to save that for now. It's a lot of minerals to do that. A lot of alloys, I should say. Which means outposts are now roughly 3 or 4 times the cost because you have to have alloys, which I believe are 3 or 4 to 1 to make. So I could build another mining district. So that should bump this up to 2, and then I'll slowly have to put population into it. Okay, so That's the specialist one too. Population is still only one, and as that goes up, these slots will start opening up for the more standard builds. Let's start you with more minerals, though, so it, or it seems to anyway. No, that's not what I want. That's what I want. What will it cost me to build another Corvette? 86 alloy. It'll be a while because I only get 4 a month. So actually, what I'm going to end up needing to do is once this is opened up, probably going to have to build an um, alloy foundry. Turns minerals into alloy. I was going to say, did I remember to turn this up? Yes, I did. Population is so slow and growing. It seems slower than usual. What does our planet have? We have hot springs. We have waterfalls. We have mineral fields. Green hills, all of which determine apparently how many districts you have on your planet. Boggy fens and lush jungles. Once this is done, we'll see if they scoring. Yeah, we'll research. Once this is done, we'll see if this goes up by itself or not, or whether we have to put interesting. I see. So we have to build the districts. Build one of those, and we'll build one of those. So this is the maximum we can have, or at least maximum for now. And we have to build those districts. And then the population, I guess, will fill them. Yeah, that looks like how it works. So as the population grows, they'll fill the districts. Scientists are leveling it up. Ellie writing. The mining laser to write the script. They wrote chair on the planet's surface. For anyone from orbit to see. Name that reference down in the colonies, in the comments, boys and girls. Slowly but surely. Looks decent. Don't know yet what it's got. It's just decisions. No, apparently nothing yet. Alright, so Obviously, for what we're going with, faith may be a good one. Leader lifespan, building cost, monthly unity, and a new building. What do we have up here? Pretty standard. Oh, they shifted where that is. That used to be further down. And this used to be over here. Nothing, everything on all your non-habitat planets to build one additional district. Let's go with that. It's a good place to start. Kind of standard place to start. Routine. Impressive structures in a small area. Let's research that. I do like that. And it's directly connected, so I don't have to worry about that. Let's move there. Let's actually survey this first. Then come down here. Keep you busy. That should keep you busy for a while. That is going to drive me nuts. I think we're going to do this instead. We'll see how that goes. Now let's see what's going on. Okay, so we have one generator district, one mining district, and soon we'll have an agricultural district. It's like learning a whole new game here. Amusement Park. So 2 owners and 2 technicians is what we're going to have. Here we have 2 pops. Okay, so we're finished. Yes, we now have 1 agricultural district. Let's build another generator district. So we need the energy. Wow, look at that. That's energy. Not a good habitability, though. But look at all that energy. We either need to find somebody that likes the nanoworlds, or we need to do some terraforming. Let's pull that into the fold. Let's clean this up. So survey. This way we don't have to worry about it. Survey. All of these into the queue and just let it run its course for a while. Alright, we've got that. Obviously, first and foremost, we want energy and the alloys. Movement in the upper atmosphere. Take a look at that. Could do another Corvette, and I think we will, because I don't know if anything's changed with the way pirates spawn. So best to be ready early on. Is that the energy? Yes, that's the energy district. Oh, down to 4. So district costs 1 for upkeep, but produces energy. This is what I haven't seen before. Scout has located the source of movement in the upper atmosphere. There's no ship hidden in the clouds, but rather a docile alien life form. And this impressive size of creature, dubbed the Space Mariner, it appears to be a juvenile. There's no idea how this juvenile was separated from its others of its kind. One thing is certain, it appears to have been printed on the ISS Scout. As the crew completes their survey, found that the creature was following them. It is proven difficult to shake, being quite a shine. Suggests the language of all of us are certain that we'll learn more about. To the section. Let's see what we can find out. Let's let it fall and see what we end up. Maybe we'll get a pet space amoeba. So we're using one housing and one amenity from what's of it. Okay. So populations are using 5. No, pops are using 2. And 2. Okay, because we've currently got 2. This is a good mining world. Ooh, trade value. Not sure how that works, but sounds good. We don't have we don't have the resources to build that. Okay. Wow, they're old. Supply speed, evasion, upkeep. Man, they're old. We'll hold off on that for now. Need more energy. Must be. Oh wait, here it is. Let's see what we got down here. It is a ship. Could be an Asaurian, could be a reptilian. Let's go ahead. Sit log. At least if anything attacks that ship, that thing will probably do something, but then again, it's only a strength 43. Rare crystals. Almost enough. About 2, maybe 3 months before we can even colonize that. Seems they've made that a lot slower. Unless I just don't know the changes well enough yet to make this effective. That would just let us build at the speed we'd normally build prior to the update. I need to go ahead and build another construction ship. Yeah, I know that takes a lot of what we were going to save for building that starbase, but I want to be able to have something down here. Not that it'll matter if we don't have the alloys. I think as soon as we get 5 pops, the very first thing we're going to build here is an alloy foundry. The media joined our fleet some time ago. Appears to have reached maturity and now in the present adult. She is no less loyal to the ships that gave her a new home when she was stranded. Time sent with who has encouraged her to that appears to have encouraged adaptive behavior not typically found in wild space amoebas, making her a more formidable presence on the battlefield than others were kind. Across the Church of Unity, her image is something of a mascot. Are we going to let's call her Bubbles? We're going to call her Bubbles. And Bubbles is going to go join the first fleet. Can Bubbles not join the first fleet? Apparently, Bubbles can't join the first fleet. Probably because of that bio drive. Because it's not the same drive system, and ships with different drive systems can't join a fleet together. Or trade goods. Or trade value. Well, we've dipped our feet into the waters of this new update, but we are 45 minutes into this episode, so we will have to end here and pick this up in the next episode. So if you like this video, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe and hit that bell to get all our juicy upcoming Stellaris content. We will try and see if we can... Sure. We will try and see if we can salvage the Lillirobius Multitude playthrough and make it compatible with this update. But if not, we will continue with this new 2.2 or 2.1, whatever number that we're up to, in the next episode. And as always, I am done. And we are out of here. We will see you in the next episode. Until then.